This right here is the official Niger Top 10. It is my name, and bringing you these sick visuals is my jam. And right now, I'm about to be joined by a very special guest. I mean, this guy needs no intro. And to be fair, he's been taking over the world one city at a time. And I'm very excited that he's joined us again here today. All the way from Bariga. He is now the king of the Re Kingdom, and I bet it feels good. Ba-da-da-da-da. Make some noise for Pheelz! My guy looking good every time.
All day, man.
Man, this Yakuza piece is slick,
Bro,
man. Like,
crazy,
what?
bro.
What?
What's in
What?
now?
Now, wow. You don't press their neck. They say, you don't agree for anybody this year.
That's the only way. Don't agree for
First of all, you were here back in August, and obviously, I know since then, a lot has happened. Jello dropped shortly after that, Joy, and obviously there's been a ton of performances, ton of traveling. So now that you're back, is this breathe period for Pheelz?
Nah, man. This is... I've not had brief period for like 2 years now, bro. So
Been back to
it's
back.
been back to back, and you know, I wouldn't change it for anything, to be honest. So
As an artist, I do want to ask you that, or do I say as a creative? Because you are beyond an artist. We explored that last
I
time.
did try so.
Someone like Rema comes and says, "Oh, I decided I want to, give this thing a break, take a year off or so, health issues and whatnot." Is it actually possible to, when I say take a break, maybe not put things out publicly, but like to stop recording, to stop, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I mean, I think it's very possible, to be honest, because fatigue is a real thing, man. And if you're not careful with like the business that we are in, it's a business that can literally like affect your health, like in every sense of that word. You understand? Like, so you have to like, shout out to Rema, man, for like recognizing that you actually have to take a break. You understand? Physically, mentally, like emotionally. You understand? Like even like creatively, you just have to stop making.
Just for a minute.
Just chill. It's very needed.
Alpha, you and Odimodo, you guys chopping up things together. You guys.
Yeah, we've been chopping up a couple of things. We've just not had time to like finish the food.
Okay.
It's in process.
Y'all are cooking.
Yeah, we're cooking.
All right, I like to hear things like that. That's really great.
It's fire, man. It's fire.
Of course, now. I mean, you have Pheelz and you have Odimodo. Of course, it's gonna be fire. Before you came in, I was talking about the fact that like music now from Africa, from like Afrobeats or just music from Africa as a whole. Let's not just say Afrobeats. It has gone to a point where the world is listening. So you know how before, if maybe P Square or the band dropped an album, and everyone's like, "Oh, don't drop an album," and then Kanye drops, and it's like, "Oh my gosh, Kanye drops one." But like now, that's where we are. Like you guys are at that point where if Pheelz puts out a project, or David, or Burner, or anybody's like, this person has put out a project. So how does that feel from an artist or a creative who has seen the process grow over time like that?
One, it feels amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. It's something I'm very grateful for to like, one, to witness, and two, to also be a part of. But I also know that it's time to work the hardest now, because like now it's time to like save the flood, you understand? Because this is like floodgates. True. So like it's going to take a lot of work to like actually save this light upon us as a community and as a culture.
To sort of live up to the hype of Afrobeat.
No, not even living up to the hype. Like just educating about the hype. Like I believe that now more than ever is the time to like educate like newcomers about this whole.
Don't just come in with ginger. You gotta,
You have to understand that this music is stemming from like our culture, our heritage, our lifestyle, our spirit. It's not. We're not just catching vibes. It might sound like vibes to you,
but it's not.
But it's a mixture of our pain, our struggle, our joy, our love, our heartbreaks. Do you understand?
This is real life.
This is real life for us. So like, don't just treat it bashu. You understand? So like, I believe like that, and also I also believe that now is the time for like the craziest collaborations as a collective, not just a single entity. And like, shout out to all the foreigners out there, doing like this thing big. And shout out to the ones coming behind as well that are going to do it bigger. You understand?
That.
But I just feel like we need to look more into collaboration, because I think it's time to start presenting ourselves as a collective rather than as individuals.
True.
Because I think, I don't know, in my own point of view, like, I just think that would create a legacy than just a passing genre. You understand? Like, and I believe it's time for like substance as well in a sense. Not that we don't have substance, but like
just
it's time for like substance that would cut across the Atlantic. You get like. Because now the music is there, but like the message, it's time for message. That's what I'm looking for.
Boom.
Yeah, it's time for message. And also, like, I feel like as creatives now, we can't lie and say content is not the future.
Yeah, content is king.
You understand?
Content is king,
Because I feel like as a lot of us Nigerian creatives are still very new to the fact, or like we are denying the fact that this is actually You understand?
Yeah,
so I feel like,
actually very true.
I feel like, you know, every creative out there should like find a way to lean into content as a form of communication, not just work.
Like fully embrace it.
Like just embrace it as a form of communication and try communicate that way as well. Because like the world is digital, like, you know, everything is digital, everything is media right now. Like media is a god literally right now, you understand? So like just find a way to
tap into that. This is wow.